Johnnie Jackson, how much are you and your squad looking forward to testing yourselves against some of the world's best tomorrow night?
Yeah, can't wait. I think it's going to be a great occasion for everyone involved. Myself coming up against one of the world's top managers, my players coming up against some of the world's best players, and obviously a chance for our supporters to go ahead against a London rival in their backyard as well. So excited for everyone.
Spoke to Terry Skiverton in the build-up to the Forest Green game. He said he wasn't even allowed to mention the fact that he was going back to his previous club. Is he going to be by your side tomorrow night, hopefully?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Obviously where Terry started his career, and he's got fond memories of Chelsea, but he's very much part of Wimbledon tomorrow as we go back there and looking to cause an upset. So Terry's looking forward to that. Like I said, we weren't allowed to talk about it before Saturday for the Forest Green game, but obviously we can turn attention towards that now.
My mind personally goes back to 1988 and also to 2019. Of course, Wimbledon winning the FA Cup in '88, and then of course Wimbledon beating West Ham 4-2 in the FA Cup as well. Key thing that they had, which you've got now, is team spirit. But what about the plan? How's that coming together?
Yeah, listen, it's going to be a tough night, isn't it? We know that. They've got any number of world-class players, lots to choose from, and whoever they do put out there, it's going to be difficult for us to beat them. But you've seen it over the years, the ones you mentioned there, and various other giant killings, if you like, down the years. So we want to be one of those. We're going to go there. We're going to give it everything we've got, try and cause an upset. Obviously, we've been working on some stuff that we think might help today in training. Ways that, accepting that we're probably not going to have the ball a lot. They're going to have more of the ball, but we'll have a plan that when we do get it, we're ways to try and hurt them and obviously try and limit the chances. Even though they'll probably have a lot of possession, can we try and limit as many chances as possible?
When it comes to Chelsea, do you just have to accept that whoever they're going to put out is going to be very good, so you can only work on the basics when it comes to analysing them? Yeah,
I think whatever they do, that they've got a clear way of playing, clear style. Pochettino obviously has instilled that. I think it would be silly of us to try and second guess what 11 he's going to put out, because, like I say, they've got so many players to choose from, and whoever he does put out, they're going to be top quality in it. So we just have to prepare for Chelsea, their style, what they do. I can't see that changing much from obviously when I watched them Friday night against Luton. I think they'll play the same way, the same style, but obviously it'll probably just be slightly different personnel.
So for us, of course, it's where the togetherness and working as a unit really comes into it.
Yeah, I think that's key. I think accepting that they'll have more possession and being disciplined in our shape and what we do, and being comfortable being uncomfortable sometimes. We have to. I think the strength of our team is our shape quite often, and how that allows us to stay solid and go and hurt teams when we do win it back. And we always say that I think the better you defend, helps you attack better as well. So it's going to have to be one of them nights. We're going to have to suffer quite a bit probably for periods, and then when we get our moments, we're going to have to be really clinical, take chances when they come. But I want our lads to be really positive when they do get opportunities to go for the throat, or to get penalty box entries, crosses, shots, chance to take people on. I want the boys to be really positive with everything they do.
When you look at it, when you've got sort of Premier League against League Two, can it be a little bit like skill against physicality, or is that just a misconception going into it like that?
Well, I think if you look at Premier League players, quite often they're big, strong, physical, so they're playing at that level because they've got physical attributes for sure, and then obviously they've got technical attributes. They're comfortable in possession, like you say, skillful. So I'm sure we'll notice the level that we've jumped up. But my boys are fit, my boys are physical. We'll go and give them a right go. We'll compete in duels, we'll try and win headers, and knowing that they're probably going to have a little bit more quality than us on the night, but they certainly won't have more fighting spirit.
There's the old saying, of course, where the pressure's off us, and maybe the fact that they'd have more to lose.
Yeah, the pressure is all on them. They're a Premier League outfit. They're expected to beat us, but we put pressure on ourselves as well about our level of performance and what we expect from us as a group, because we don't just want to go there and it be for the experience and a day out and all that nonsense. Like, we're going there to try and win a game of football first and foremost. Let's get that right, and my team will turn up there and they'll fight for everything, and just try and cause the upset.
Set pieces have been really good for us recently. Could that be key for us on this occasion as well?
I think it's an opportunity. Yeah, when the ball goes dead, it's out of play. It's a chance for us to put the football where we want it to be. Goes out for a corner. It's a chance for us to score. I feel like that against any opposition. So Chelsea are no different. You know, that's a chance for us to get a penalty box entry and be aggressive and try and attack the ball and cause them some problems. So yeah, we would have worked on those situations like we always do. You know, no matter who we're playing against, because we feel that can be a real strength of ours.
What about yourself? You must have had some cup upsets in your own playing career.
I don't know if I've had any upsets. Obviously, I've been in this situation playing for a smaller club against a bigger club. Didn't quite manage to pull off the upset. I remember playing at White Hart Lane for Charlton in the FA Cup and hung in there for a while, but ended up getting beat. But yeah, I mean, great experiences, but I just remember approaching it thinking that I wanted to beat them and wanting to win like any other game. You're not patting yourself on the back just because you're there and you're taking part. Like we're going to go there, Stamford Bridge. We're going to enjoy the occasion, and I really want my players to. I want them to lap it up, soak it up. I want the supporters to have a great night. But we want to try and win, and that will always be our focus going into a football match.
Team news. What can you tell us about Jake Reeves and Armani Little?
Yeah, we're waiting on a bit of news. Reevesy, he's being assessed today. Armani looks like he's going to struggle to make the game. So yeah, we're waiting on a late call on Reevesy and stuff like that. But obviously they took the knocks. You know, when you see players come off in the first half, and in Armani's case had to come off at half time. You know, with a game 3 days later, you know you're always up against it. So we just have to wait and see on those guys.
Omar as well had to come off, but he was out there today in training.
Yeah, Omar was just feeling a bit of tightness in his calves on Saturday, and you know, he felt like the best thing was come off and we make the changes and get that freshness on. But yeah, nothing sort of out of the ordinary there, and he's training today and very much part of what we're going to do tomorrow. Probably
too soon for them, but Paul Callenby and Jack Curry involved in training as well.
Yeah, great to have them back in full training today with the squad. That's fantastic that those guys are back. Obviously, PK been out a long time, Jack not so long. So with PK, yeah, it'll be a slower process getting in minutes and building his training load up first of all, and then getting in minutes in games where we can. If we have to arrange a friendly and stuff like that, we'll look at that option. Jack Curry obviously a bit different. He's not been out as long, and this game Wednesday will come too quick because his first session back, but we'll build him up pretty quickly, and hopefully we'll perhaps looking at the EFL Trophy game next week for Jack to play some involvement in that.
Just finally, Johnnie, as well, I mean, we've sold out our 4,000 allocation. The stadium is going to be sold out as well.
Yeah.
Is it a little bit baffling the fact that the game's not even going to be on TV?
I was a bit disappointed when they decided against that, putting it on TV, because I just thought with the nature of it, Premier League team against a League 2 team, London derby, I thought it had all the hallmarks of maybe being a TV game, but not to be. And I knew whatever allocation they gave us that we'd sell it, and we sold it like within hours. I think all the tickets went. So can't wait to see. I think it's the Shed End that all the away supporters will be. I can't wait to see them filling that and making the noise that they will, and a great occasion for them, and obviously just reward for the support that they've given us so far.
How much is it going to lift you and the boys out there when you go, as you see an entire stand filled with yellow and blue?
Oh, it's going to be class, yeah. Honestly, I can't wait to see it. I was there Friday night, watched them against Luton, and obviously you're imagining us being there in a few days' time, and I can't wait to see my players play there. Can't wait to see the shed full of blue and yellow, like you say, and I'm sure they'll be making plenty of noise as well. So can't wait to hear it.
Absolutely, best of luck, Johnnie.
Cheers, Will.